Welcome back, everybody, to the Wild Faith Podcast. My name is Evan Bungham, and I have my co-host Luke Timmons with me here tonight, and we are in episode 101. We've finally made it over the hump, and we are 1 week closer to turkey season here in Minnesota and across the Midwest and the rest of the country. So, Luke, how are we doing tonight?
Good. Feels like spring.
Right?
No. It's like a tease, though, because I know it's only mid-February.
And we're supposed to be getting like 3 to 6 inches tonight and tomorrow.
Oh. Are you really?
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks.
I don't think we're gonna get it. It looks like we're gonna get some rain, and it's gonna stay a little further north, but you never know. So I'm not gonna put that we're not gonna get it. But if it melts more snow, then great. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, we have like no, unless it's like a bluff that doesn't face the sun. It's pretty much all gone for snow.
It's crazy. We actually, a significant amount, I would say, is gone up here. We still have a lot of snow, but it was eye-opening to go from Nashville to basically the Twin Cities where there wasn't any snow, and then to hear reports from obviously back home on the farm where there's zero snow.
Yep, it's that time of year where spring one day and winter the next.
Time to shed hunt is what it is.
Yeah, it is, actually. It's a good point. Yeah.
I think Zach caught, oh my gosh, caught. Zach found, Zach, I think, found, I think it was 5 or 6 matching sets this past weekend.
Wow.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never been like much of a shed hunter, I guess.
For as much as you hike, you just gotta get Boone dialed in on it. He'd probably be a great shed dog.
Yeah, I don't know. I just never been a big draw to me, I guess. I don't know what it's like, I found him, I guess. Cool.
Put him on the wall.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's like, what do you do with them after that point?
Pile
I guess
up.
if you had to hit like a major target buck that was like chasing him for 3 years, maybe that'd be cool. But yeah, I mean, it's nice because it's a good way to get outside. But yeah, gosh, we get the yawns tonight. The Monday night yawns.
The Monday night yawns. Yeah, no, it is crazy that the weather has been as nice as it is. And I mean, everybody knows that's listening to this podcast that lives in the Midwest of where it's, we'll loop back on this like third weekend of April, and then we're probably out of the clear. Maybe not even
crossed, yeah.
So it's like we have a long ways to go before it's official.
Yeah, it'll be. Let's talk to my neighbor tonight. There's still people out chasing fish on the ice, but
it's a good time to be.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess a truck went through the lake today, so
on the river.
Yeah, Lake on Alaska above the dam.
Ooh. Yeah, it's. I mean, the last time that I was out, we had 28 inches of ice, which is
probably good then.
A lot, and we still, I was gonna go out when I got home on Saturday. But I was just too tired from traveling, so I never woke up, and then I took like a 4-hour nap. But yeah, I think there's still like probably 25 plus inches of ice, which is a lot. But this is the time when you can get weird cracks and things happen, and you just got to be safe.
Yeah, it's just fish.
It's true.
I'll chase them when there's no ice. So, but no, I actually got the boat out on.
I saw that.
Sunday, just got it out, cleaned it all up from duck season, and
nice.
Got everything cleaned up and ready to go. And then it's like sitting there, I'm like, it'd be nice to go on the boat today, but
you could
not quite.
You could just take your skill saw and just somehow rig that. However, those guys do that with those whatever they want to call. I don't even know what they're called. They're like motor.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
With the actual saw blades
Giant.
on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Looks dangerous.
Yeah.
Looks like a great way to lose a hand.
Yeah, real quick.
Yeah.
There is a couple landings, I guess, that are open right now that you could go out on, but
Oh, okay.
maybe I'll give it another month probably before I do that.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I mean, I tell
Yeah.
you what, that early open ice, same for like going up the fishing up at like on the Rainy. I know like
Mhm.
Pool 5 on the Mississippi is really good. It's dangerous though, because I mean, it's still Arctic cold water, but some
right.
phenomenal walleye fishing.
Yeah.
Super good.
Does that be like pre-spawn or what is that?
Yep. Getting all those big pre-spawn females
Yep.
catch giants. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Like I said, if the weather stays like this, I mean, I'd definitely be able to go out in a month, but time to chase turkeys in my head.
Yeah, it's time. I mean, we're starting Turkey Talk next week. So if you're listening to this episode, next Monday will be our first Turkey Talk episode. And I won't say all, but I would say probably the majority of the focus of episodes going forward will be someone talking about turkey hunting or us talking about turkey hunting. So, which is exciting. We've patiently waited all through Christmas and through New Year's, and here we are.
Yeah, and we're still gotta wait a couple more months. Yeah, no, I'm excited because it's just everything's slowly starting to thaw out again and get back outside and just start enjoying it.
For sure. I was talking to some PA guys when I was at NWTF this past weekend, and their season starts in May and ends the last weekend of May, and that's all they get.
They get a month.
That's it. That would make my heart hurt so bad. Like, I thought we had it bad where we could only shoot like one bird, and then I was like, man, just imagine only being able to chase turkeys for like 4 weeks. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So we are kind of spoiled a little bit.
Yeah. No, I know. I got my results back from Black Hills. I didn't draw, so
Man,
that's fine. Yeah, it was kind of indifferent. So I think,
you got a point. You got a point though.
So it means I'll draw next year if I want to do it. So
you could have my
We'll
prairie
see.
tag if you want it. I don't know if I can
Nah.
transfer my points to you, but
I don't think you can do that. That'd be crazy if you could do that.
I don't think you can. Because I mean, if you could do that, there'd be some wild, I'm sure, like legal loopholes in the system if you could do that, where people would be buying tags off each other, and yeah, it'd get messy.
I think you could start buying like preference points for your kids at a certain age, though.
Really?
Pretty sure. Yeah.
I'm
I don't know
gonna
what the
I'm gonna look that up.
I don't know what the age, if there's a minimum age requirement, but
I know you can out west, I think, for like
Yeah.
if you were to go for like an elk hunt or something like that.
Yep. But yeah, I don't know how it would work though with like some of those states where if you don't use them by a certain, X amount of years that you lose them. So
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We've been I'll say it's either we've been pretty sheltered that we haven't explored our wings enough to like be dealing with a lot of preference points, or we just have been lucky enough that we haven't had to really deal with that in Minnesota growing up, where we didn't.
No,
it was
never.
pretty much we just bought a tag and you're good to go. There was a lottery back in the day, I feel like, though.
For turkeys or
Yeah, if you wanted to hunt like the first, second, or third season for gun, you had to
it's like
apply for lottery.
Wisconsin is right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It kind of sucks because it's like I just moving. I mean, I knew about it obviously, but like moving back or moving to Wisconsin, I
Yeah.
completely spaced on it
March-
because it's the middle
March
of
10th.
December. It's like you got to do this by middle of December. I'm like,
Yeah.
the last thing in my mind at that time of year.
I forgot about it. Sam messaged me about it in December, and I forgot about it. And I have it on our company calendar so March 10th. You'll have 3 reminders, just like my typical alarms waking up in the morning. So
Oh, for
you'll get
surplus.
you'll get harassed with that. But yeah, I'll be sure not to forget that one because
No.
that'll be fun this year.
Yeah, it'll be a great season. Just hurry up and wait again.
Mm-hmm.
Getting everything out and what happens.
Yeah, it should be good. I mean, like, kind of fast forwarding a little bit, getting into turkey season. I mean, I will be hunting in Minnesota. Hopefully, draw a Wisconsin tag. Vice versa. You are going to be hunting in Wisconsin, hunting in Minnesota, and then we'll see kind of where it goes from there. I mean, we have a couple potential opportunities to travel a little bit more extendedly, but yeah, I mean, doing a fun short film this year, and then have a lot of other turkey obligations that should be fun.
Oh, always. Yeah. No, it'll be fun. I'm like, turkey hunting's just a good way to scratch, you know what I mean? Scratch the itch after a long winter. So it'll be good.
Do you have anybody that you're excited to take out?
No.
No?
No, just kidding. I don't know. I'm just excited to get out, and it's always fun to get out with the guys or bring out the boys, and
the boys got to be. I can imagine that. I mean, John's got to be excited because he hasn't really get. I mean, I guess last year you took him out. You took both of them out, didn't you? Last year.
Yeah, I took them both out a couple times, but they're 5 and 3, so
yeah. But I tell you what, Liam's what, probably 3 years away, 4 years away. I mean, how young do you think you'll let him get out and whack his first turkey? 4, maybe. That's 9, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if he had a 410, why not? Just send it.
I'm crazy. I think in my head, I'm like, Nora's going to kill her first turkey before she's 8. But I'm like, God, maybe that's a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? But no, it'll be fun. I'm excited for it. So just to get back out there. I'm like, it sounds weird, but I'm actually more excited, I think, to just like shoot him with the camera.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I want to shoot a turkey this year. Last year was a ball buster of a year for me, just flying around. But it'll be nice to just get out. And like I said, I'm excited to just shoot him with a camera too. So
yeah, I will admit I am excited this year, probably the most out of any other year outside of the year that I broke my arm, because I mean, people don't know. I mean, majority of my life, I have shot, I want to say only 6 or 7 turkeys with a gun, and the rest have been with a bow. So knowing that this year that I love shooting with a bow, but to know that this year that I will not put a bow in my hand once is so exciting, because that means the rest of my time I get to dedicate to getting other people birds. And then when it's my time to hunt, I'm locked in and I'm going to absolutely rope a bird that is not going to evade me, and I'm not going to miss their head like I have the last 3 years. So yeah. I'm excited.
No, yeah. And it'll be, I don't have any other words for it other than just excited, I guess, because, started ripping on some diaphragm calls and just, same old. New year, new hunting season, so.
Nice.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I haven't even had a chance to open up our goodies that we've got from Phelps. I'm excited to break into those calls. I've needed a new box call for a long time. Shout out to it's gonna drive me crazy. I can't remember his first name. It's not Mike, but Mill Creek Valley Game Calls. I've had that box call since the first year of BYP. He was the second sponsor that ever sponsored that show, and that's going all the way back to 2011. And that thing still rips pretty good. I don't know how I haven't broken it yet, but yeah, I'm excited to really. I mean, I've been practicing my mouth calls for the last probably 2.5 months, but I got to break all these calls in now. I got to get them at least. There's like that fine line of like where they're need to be broken a little bit, but where they're fresh enough where you get like, I don't know how many, like you get a certain amount of days where that thing sounds its best if you're really working calls all the time, and then you burn through them a little bit and they kind of get soft. So it'll be nice having some freshies this year, because I think of my 15 mouth calls I have, they're all probably old and disgusting and need to be cleaned, and just nasty.
Yeah, I will say that the diaphragm calls that I was using from Phelps sound really good.
That's good. Which one was your favorite?
I knew you were gonna ask me that. It's the Green Viper one was pretty nice, but it was not their ghost cut. It's the
I don't remember the names of them. I got to look at them, but I'm excited to see how soft I can get with that ghost cut, and how I can kind of kick you around with it, and then that, how you get your air channels on your one side. This is my side, so I'll be curious to see. I can't think of what the name of that call is, what that one sounds like for cutting.
Yeah, hold on. I was just gonna pull the darn thing up, and I can't find it. But no, I mean it'll be pretty sweet. They sounded great. The box call sounded good. I had the glass.
Which one do you have? Yeah, which glass call is that?
It is. I'm terrible with names, so bear with me here. I don't remember.
I got the Dirty Bird, and it looks sick.
Yeah, I saw that. That's a funny one. I don't know what it is. I can't find it on there. But it's like a paddock, I think. Glass over paddock, maybe. Or Paduke, however you say that.
Yeah.
But no, I think it was the Batwing that I liked the most out of that.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, they all sounded pretty darn good. The Sassy Split V was pretty good.
Nice.
I pretty much only used the Ghost and the Rip and Red last year. And I liked them, so.
Nice.
And that glass call was money, so.
Yeah, I'm kind of a mouth call whore where I alternate probably too much, but like I'll usually find like bi-weekly, or not bi-weekly, like weekly, I'll figure out like what call is fitting my mouth best that week, and usually that's like in my pocket. And all I can say is like the moment you lose a call, it's devastating, because then you're like forced to use a different one.
Yeah, especially when you find one that you really like. Yeah. Yep. No, it'll be good.
It's almost time, man.
Getting close. So
I'm debating about painting my decoys this year. I just cannot get myself to buy new ones. Those I still have like the original Avian X LCDs that look great still. They just needed like some fresh paint. Some love. But I'm kind of, this year, since we are running a lot of shotguns this year, I'm making it a personal goal, because you know me, and I think you're in the same boat as me, where we both struggle a little bit on the side of packing, where it's like you go into your first week or two of hunting. We'll say not first week or two, like your first week, your first like 3 hunts. You bring the kitchen sink with you, right?
Oh, always.
And you bring so much stuff, and then you finally have it's like on a 7-day whitetail or mule deer hunt out in South Dakota, where all of a sudden you realize like, why in the hell do I have all this shit with me? So I'm making it a personal goal to either bring a decoy or no decoys this year for a lot of my setups, and just run and gun it as best I can, and just rely on being a good caller.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and do the same. Basically, like if I can't fit it in my vest, it's not coming with. Yep. Yeah, because last year was like trying to carry a camera and tripod and 2 decoys and everything else. It's like, okay, what are we doing here? Yep. What are we doing here? Let's
a blind. Yeah, it's
right.
It's a lot.
Well, the nice thing with a gun though too is like there's really no reason to hunt out of a blind unless you're hunting with kids, maybe.
No. Well, that's why I laugh. Like that one video I posted of me and Nora when we were walking away. It's like, well, yeah, I had a blind. I had 3 decoys. I had camera gear. I had my vest on that was fully kitted out. I had her backpack. Or no, she wore her backpack. And it's like, well, that was almost a half a mile walk. It's like, why did I have all that stuff?
Why did I bring everything with me? I hear you. Yep. It's always fun, but I'll see. It'll be just interesting too to see how it plays out with everything. You go into a season and you're like, this is this, and this, and then it's always kind of interesting to take a look back on like goals and all that.
What are some goals that you have this year for yourself?
I think just be more. I don't like it. Sounds weird, but I don't really have any like hunting goals. It's more of like media goals. Like I just I want to film more and better, I guess. But off of that too, like really try and like pressure myself in a sense of like, okay, I want to be more cognizant of like different shots, different angles, just kind of really be more creative with it. So that's kind of
nice.
I think would be my biggest goal. Obviously shooting a turkey would be great.
Yeah.
With the film that we're going to have cooking here this spring. And
you need to rope a bird this year. We need more turkey content with you with a bird. I need you to just smash one.
Yeah, I need somebody to film me.
Well, I'll be filming you.
Yeah. So it'll be good. I'm excited. I was looking back. I was just cutting up that reel that I threw on Instagram tonight, but I was looking at that hunt that you and I had when you were hunting with your bow, and we had that turkey literally on the.
Oh,
we were sitting on top of like the opening there. And I mean, he was literally right on the field edge. I mean, I could have thrown a rock and hit him in the forehead.
Shotgun moment. That'd have been great.
That would have been a good shotgun moment. Yes. That bird. I mean, we've got some cool footage.
I forget about that because I don't even have the footage. Which
I know. I was gonna say I gotta dump that in the drive
because I filmed it.
I don't think you were. Were you? Did you? I couldn't remember if you did.
So how we did that? Well, a little hunt breakdown for everybody listening. This was an absolute cluster of you know what, because we were late to the gun getting to this field, and we knew that these birds were in this big green pasture, and there was like 3 or 4 toms with like probably a group of like 6 or 7 hens, and then we're coming up the ridge, and I hit one call. I think if I remember, I hit like one mouth call, and he fired back, and it was like, we have to go now. And then I think we kind of just picked the wrong spot. We decided that we were going to tuck back in the woods, and if we would have sat on the field edge, we would have killed that bird because he came out from that CRP, and he stood out in the CRP once again with the shotgun. Luke's facing the other side of the tree. I'm on this other side of the tree. This oak tree is like literally, I don't know, like 10 feet around. It's huge. And right, were we both on the oak tree?
No, we were on the other side of the path. I was on the side of the field, and you were on the inside by that ladder stand, kind of almost.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yep.
But this bird for what, 30 minutes was at 10 yards in this field edge, and then we finally, after he like went away once, twice, he finally coaxed him to come back in, and I think I had a second. I didn't even get my bow and draw, did I? I think I shot at him, didn't I?
Yeah, yep, you shot, but
he already picked us off. But you got some footage, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he was fired up, man. That was
a fun hunt.
Close. We kind of got our ass kicked those couple days because I think you left and then Jake came, and then Jake and I had probably 2 or 3 really close encounters.
Was it that afternoon that we did that, or was it the after? It was either that afternoon.
That was an afternoon
before. Okay, so it must have been the afternoon before where we were sitting on the field there, overlooking the creek, and that's that shot of like me by the tree
over
with
the shoulder.
Turkey. Yeah, that's a sick shot, but
same
thing.
Like I just there's like 4 other shots. It's like, well, we had them at like 45 yards on top of that hill. We just couldn't shoot them.
Yep. Darn bows. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, those birds are smart out on the farm.
Yeah, they know
they're old and smart. But hopefully this year we can get, well, I think we should, but hopefully we'll be able to get full permission again this year, and it'll be a should be a slam dunk. So, and if we get that
I love
other whatever 200 that is, if we can get access to that, then that'll be, we're gonna have a lot of birds to chase.
A lot of
turkeys.
opportunities.
Because I will say the last 2 weeks now, I don't know how those cameras are still going, but I still have, I think,
Wow, that's impressive.
4 still cameras that are running. I stopped paying for my plans, but like it's whatever the 100 or 250 monthly it is that you get, and there's lots of birds.
Still taking pictures.
Lots of birds. So, and the deer are finally, of course, deer are crushing food plots.
Oh yeah, of course they are now.
And I'm just like, where were
two
you
months,
from
3 months
November
late.
till December?
Oh yeah, you gotta
No.
love that. Yep, it's yep.
I mean, I will say it's almost time to frost seed. I'm probably gonna hold out till hopefully probably the habitat weekend that I have with Jake Blow coming down. Probably that following Tuesday after he leaves. I'm gonna assume at that point in time we're probably gonna be in the clear for frost. Because even like right now, I just you could do it right now. I would just worry that it would stay nice for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, right.
Things potentially green up and then they just die. So I don't want to waste all of the clover, but I am going to definitely try to get some frost seeding done and get those on some of those bigger kill plots, and hopefully that helps for some of those birds.
Shouldn't hurt. Shouldn't hurt.
Nope.
No. What about you? What are some goals for you?
I have a pretty lengthy list like I do every year, but it's not, this year isn't necessarily around like bow goals. Like I think the one year I had it, like I was determined to shoot them with my recurve, and then I wanted to shoot one in the head and all these other things. Like this year, I think personally my goal is obviously shooting with a shotgun.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to get I want to get my father-in-law a bird, my nephew a bird, and usually leave room for about 1 or 2 other people. I think there's some local people here that I potentially might take out if the time works out with my schedule and stuff to get them some birds. But yeah, like you were kind of going down a really good vein of where it's like every year we film a ton of turkey content. Like it's been fun over the course of kind of really my whole life of filming turkey content, but I kind of want to take that next step of really challenging myself to be more what's the word for it? Intentional with being creative. Yeah. Not necessarily after the fact, after shooting birds, but like in the process of that.
Yeah, the lead up. I hear you.
Yeah, and then after that too, of where it's like, that one day when after I shot that bird, when we had I think I called you up. You were in Rochester or something like that when we filmed that stuff where shot those river scene shots and the flower shots. Do a lot more of that, of where it's just taking the extra hour and representing that bird the way it should be. And then obviously, yeah, like that film is going to be a huge priority for me this spring, kind of directing it and getting it the look the way and feel. I think that both of you, I really want that to come off and put that together, just because that's going to be something I think pretty special to both you and I, and for the people that are going to be in it. And just make sure that we can kind of cross all of our T's and dot our I's with that, just because we're going to be traveling a little bit for that film, and hopefully if things go to plan, hopefully we kill 4 birds.
Knock on wood.
But yeah, just being more creative. And that you kind of said it right there. And I want to try to get a lot more photos. That's one thing I wouldn't say I've struggled with. I've probably focused more on video, but try to get a lot more photos and a lot more just like, yeah, just good B-roll of stuff, like more cinematic style stuff. And I think the biggest thing with all that though is like just enjoying it. I know it kind of gets to be a point where it gets to be grindy, of where it's like another day, another, like, in trying to be in the moment and enjoy the moments, because they are so fleeting and so fast. We're wishing it was back, Yep.
It's a thin line.
It is a thin line.
It's gotta enjoy it, but at the same time, I think we talked about that like in one of our first 10 episodes, maybe, like talking about just taking pictures and stuff and videos.
Probably.
It's like, what's that line where you have to try and enjoy the moment, enjoy the trip, enjoy the hunt. But at the same time, like, I need to get,
Yeah.
I need content at the same
Yeah.
time. So,
I mean, it's not necessarily from a business side too. I think you and I both thoroughly enjoy capturing stuff like that, though.
yeah.
You know, where like I get enjoyment from filming. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I look at like my father-in-law and my nephew's hunt. Would I had fun just taking? Would it have been logistically a lot easier just to take them out and go shoot two birds? Yes, 1,000% to that. But to be able to tell that story, and it wasn't perfect because there's like 7 things that went wrong with that hunt, but somehow we were able to piece it together still. But it's like for them and for Jack, who's, you know, he's young, for him to be able to look back and watch that hunt with his grandpa 15 years from now and have that memory for a lifetime, like that means more to me than like even the hunt was itself. Like, so I and you know, and like I get excited about stuff like that, where it's like this stuff, like we talked about in the last podcast, where it's like our kids are going to be able to get back and watch these someday. Like, I can't wait to film Nora's first turkey. Like, I'm so excited for that day whenever that comes. So yeah, there's a lot. I love doing it. If I wouldn't do it if I didn't like it. I would just go out and shoot them. It'd be a lot easier.
Yeah, I hear you. No, it's gonna be fun. I mean, I just keep saying it, but you know, kind of that's all you can do at this point. You know, we'll get into more of the obvious tactics and all that other stuff probably as we roll out Turkey Talk or have guys on and talk turkeys and do all that fun stuff. More of the in-depth stuff, but yeah, it's just kind of fun to sit here and think about
dreaming.
I should say it's fun, but at the same time, it's like I'm looking around. I'm like, I got my camera there, I got a lens over there, I got my hunting stuff kind of just all over the house. So
I have nothing ready. Not a thing.
Yeah.
my garage looks like a bomb went off. It's bad.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I cleaned up the garage pretty good this last weekend because it's so nice, and we need to do a spring dump run one of these days once it's a little bit nicer and just get rid of some just junk. You know what I mean?
I will, as soon as I'm done traveling for work, I will have time to finally do that. So in the next 3 weeks, I'll have things organized and ready. But tell you what, it was fun to see for the hour and a half that I was there. And if I missed the talk to anybody out there, I'm sorry, I didn't have much time. But NWTF is a hoot. It is.
Yeah.
That is happening. We're gonna put it in the calendar again. We're gonna book a hotel, and we are going next year.
Be fun.
Yeah. It would be fun.
Be good. Get the heck out of here from middle of usually winter, not this year.
I was gonna say the weather was about the same. I mean, like,
yeah, right.
It was pretty. When we came back, I was like, "There's no way it was this nice." Like, I feel bad for being gone because it was actually nice out.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, it'll be. I'm just. It's late on a Monday, so my brain is just like. My brain sounds like a truck that sat out in -degree temps all day and trying to fire it up in the morning is where it's at, because it's just like.
It is that time. Yeah, but I mean, in other fun notes, I mean, I guess if you're listening to this, I think we said 10 a.m. So if you're listening to this podcast, what a lot of you do, seems like crack of dawn, 10 a.m. on Instagram, we are dropping the spring giveaway winner. So thank you to everybody that participated in that. There was a whole bunch of you. This is the most we've ever had. So thank you to everybody that participated in that. Like I said, we are going to be giving out a discount code later that day. If you do want to get yourself some of that merch for yourself, you can go to our website and get that. We'll have a link with that discount code so you guys can plug that in and get your savings and get you some Wild Faith spring turkey gear for this spring turkey season. And yeah, we appreciate all of you.
Absolutely. Yeah. And turned out pretty slick, if I do say so myself, because it's always fun to kind of play with some new designs. And
you are a wizard, Harry.
Kind of. I got the summer one. Just looking around, I don't know where my stuff is, but the summer one should look pretty sweet too. So That one I'm envisioning like it would look really slick, like on a like that, not oatmeal, but like that kind of color, like that beigeish.
Oh, for like a shirt. I thought about food right away, and I'm like, I'm not following.
Yeah. I could really use a bowl of oatmeal at 10 o'clock at night.
Hey, that's like Nora's staple dinner time meal is oatmeal. I don't know why.
Yeah. But no, like that tannish color, and then like a really like dark forest green with the design. I think that'll look pretty slick.
I haven't even seen it yet.
Nah, it's because it's not done yet.
Top secret.
I got about half done on the design.
It would be kind of fun to have everybody vote, and then I'll throw in one of my drawings, and then you can kind of pick and see whose is who, because I don't think I could give you more better than like a stick figure and a turkey that looked like it was dying. not good.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's just like we've talked about literally probably every time we hop on here, but just like finding your whatever that thing is that gets you some,
peace
and just clear, whatever that is. If it's drawing, if it's, just find something that you can just turn everything off for 20 minutes and just
go
kind of relax a little bit. But it's kind of crazy, man. Everything's coming up fast. Lent starts when this drops.
Lent starts. I'm gonna go to church Wednesday morning at 8:00.
Yeah, I'm gonna go at night.
Nice. Yeah, and I mean that might not be a bad idea too. Maybe it's something we mix in throughout the next couple weeks here. Maybe we can do a Lent podcast. I know we've done one, I think, every year.
Yeah, do a couple Bible studies, ones before Easter, and
I'm trying to think, where do we leave off on our Bible studies?
Oh,
I feel like that was.
Well, I mean, we've done some we've done a ton of other stuff, but like specific to the Bible.
Yeah, I'm trying to think chronologically. We got a decent ways through, and then I think we just kind of lost it in the translation. So we'll have to maybe pick that up someday.
I want to say Psalms.
I want to say we were past Psalms. Even Proverbs. But I could be wrong.
I'm just looking back.
Shout out Psalms.
Well, we've done some.
I was thinking of King David. You have not watched the David movie yet with your children.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's actually really good. The music's good.
Yeah.
Nora's pretty funny because she's like, "Oh, Millie can't watch this movie, Dad. It's too scary for her." I'm like, "Well, she doesn't. She's 9 months. She doesn't know what's happening.
No idea what's going on.
She doesn't know what's going on, and it's not scary.
Yeah.
It's actually really good. I wish we had shows like outside of VeggieTales. I wish we had shows like this when I was a kid.
Yeah. And to be honest, VeggieTales drives me nuts. Great. It's a good message. Don't get me wrong.
Bob the tomato and what
those
is the
shows
cucumber's
that just,
name? Well, it's gonna. No, is it Lenny?
Is it? It might be Lenny.
I think it's Lenny.
But
I gotta Google it.
The any of those kids shows that's just like obnoxious voices or screaming, I'm just like, nah.
No. Larry.
I'm good.
Larry.
That's close.
That's pretty close.
A couple letters off. But yeah. Yeah, no, it would be good to get back. I want to say, I think we kind of jumped around a little bit, but yeah, somewhere in there. But, then it's just crazy because then you get Easter hits and then it's like basically turkey season. And then turkey season gets done. I think doing another round of the check-in would be cool.
Yeah. When did we start that after turkey season?
Yeah, that was like mid-May to end of June, I think.
That was, we did that for mental health.
Yeah, so that'd be good. I think it'd be fun to do that, but I'm trying to think of, we're like strategy planning on pod right now, but like do that, but kind of like how we do Turkey Talk, where we have like whatever guests we have on that week, have them do Turkey Talk, but whatever guests we have on those weeks, have them do an episode of the check-in too.
That's good.
Just to get people's
perspective.
You
guys probably get sick of hearing us talk all the time anyways.
I could say the same thing every year, but and that's fine. That's good. But yeah, it's always good to get perspective, and
Yeah.
you talk to guys like Chris, or you talk to guys like Sam, or whoever else that we've had on here. It's just fun to get
It's
people's
a lot of
stories,
different
obviously,
stories.
but one guy may just say one thing that's like, God, I should try. You do it, it works, So just kind of get perspective on things, and that's what's so great about being able to do this podcast, but also just that we have a hobby that connects us so much with
For
not
sure.
only our faith, but with other people too. So
Preaching.
yeah. My
Love
brain's starting to like warm up here. I'm a little nervous.
Well, that's what time is it? It's 10
I say
o'clock.
it's 10 o'clock. I mean, my brain's gonna.
How late do we want this to go?
Yeah, it's either gonna be let's record another podcast, or it's gonna be I'm gonna sit in my bed till 11:30 and not be able to even think about sleeping because I'll have pod stuff on the brain or hunting stuff. We
did have a good 40-minute marketing meeting before this, so
this
was technically a 2-hour podcast, kind of.
Yeah, 45 minutes prior to this just won't be released. Goes into the
archives.
It'll just be redacted.
Just that's politics.
Yep, gotta love it.
Yeah, guys. No, it's exciting times. We're getting closer. I think this is the time. I mean, now that we're, it's crazy to think are we through 2 years officially now at this time?
Dang it! I just had our darn episode schedule.
I think it has to be because we started in February.
Yet.
Really?
I want to say. Oh, so of course I started the tracker on episode 3, which was early May. Or early March, excuse me. So we're right there.
Yeah, it's close.
Gotta be darn within a week or two.
Yeah, which is crazy. But I was gonna say is once we can hit Turkey Talk, pretty fired up every week. Where it's we're usually having a new guest. So if you guys have never listened to Turkey Talk, feel free to go through all first 2 seasons of that. Super awesome. Yeah. But this year we're gonna have some new faces, some familiar faces, and probably do a little bit more technical stuff. I think that's one thing that we kind of noticed even within YouTube space for what people are looking for, watching just from views and stuff. We might get a little bit more technical on the podcast, but we're always telling fun stories too. Maybe a little bit more situational stuff, and yeah.
I thought last year we did a pretty darn good job at doing that. It was pretty good.
We went through a lot last year.
Well, and it was last year was an interesting too because we did Turkey Talk, we did the podcast, and we also did a bunch of vlogs too, which those are fun. Yeah. But that was burning it from both ends. So
we will seasonally drop vlogs if it works out.
Yeah, as it's convenient. They're fun, but I think you and I both are a lot more. Enjoy making the more meaningful. We'll put it. Well, maybe meaningful is the wrong word, but that more cinematic style kind of where it's you can't crank out a cinematic show every week.
Well, we just never have really fallen into doing the gear reviews or the product reviews or the technical stuff.
Yeah.
I am I take back a little bit. I do want to challenge myself a little bit more this year to do some more calling breakdowns, I guess, potentially, rather than doing technical gear breakdowns. Just because both our kits are pretty darn similar, and it's nothing fancy or crazy. So I mean, if you guys tell us otherwise, we'll do it. But just we gotta reach out to us and let us know what you want to see. But I think this year we'll probably stick to the same vein of just doing some more cinematic stuff, more probably real focused stuff than we probably will YouTube focused stuff, unless it works out. If it doesn't fall within the short film, and we get a couple birds on the ground or something like that, we'll definitely throw some videos together. But
absolutely,
the weekly
get the people what they want.
The weekly vlog is in the 2 podcasts was a lot.
Yeah,
that was a grind.
What this one just popped in my head, so I'll roll with it. What if you could, because you're kind of a gadget guy, so if you could take one piece of your turkey hunting equipment but make your own, the Wild Faith 1.0. What is that? You know, like, is it a call? Is it a turkey vest?
It's a great question.
I don't know. Maybe a
I got
sneak peek for 2027.
I want, so being the run and gunner that I am, I don't hate blinds. There is a time and a place to hunt out of a turkey blind. You got kids, you're filming, and just don't.
Bow hunting for one is a big one.
Yeah,
you know?
like you don't care, but that's kind of like where I'm going with it. So like for me, I love bow hunting for turkeys. I love the challenge of, and obviously that's not happening this year, but like last 2 years, I have eaten crow sitting on the ground, filming with a recurve or my compound, go back and forth, depending on which I feel more lucky with, which I don't know if that makes any sense. And then trying to film on the ground with no blind. Like I get an absolute thrill out of that, and having a turkey come in at 10 yards and trying to make it all happen. Like I would, it obviously hasn't worked out because I had 3 near death experiences for turkeys where I don't know. I mean, if you watch the one reel, the whatever it was last week, I mean, you saw, the fletching literally hits its neck. It's like, how did that bird not die? Yep. And that's with big old inch and whatever cut veins, or I don't even know what brand of broadhead it is, but I would say for me would be some type of fold out blind that is super lightweight, that doesn't look like a blind. You know, if that makes sense. Like, you know, like some of those throwdown blinds you get, then you kind of got to sit over top of them or look into them. Like I would want something that was super lightweight, that blended me in enough that it could hide a person or 2 people behind me, conceals my camera, but then I've got my windows that I can shoot in. That still has that same experience as if I didn't have a blind. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but it does in my head.
Oh, that's all that matters. Yeah, that's all that matters. Yeah.
How about you?
I don't know. I would probably roll with it. Like create my own turkey vest.
Ooh,
I don't know how I would go about doing that. My wife's a good sewer, but you know, I feel like, and maybe it's just because I feel like with a lot of that stuff, you're like, you know, if it's a saddle or a turkey vest or just that kind of stuff, you start using it and you're like, oh, this is nice, but I wish it did this. Or you start making your own little mods to it where it's, you know, why not just try and maybe.
The one company that kind of did what I like in that same vein of what I really liked, and I still might buy it. I don't know yet. But Blocker Outdoors came out with that chest pack vest. So it's got like a little backpack, I think, in the back, and then it's got like this double-sized chest pack. But both you and I are we like rocking. Not a lot of people wear binos turkey hunting.
Yeah,
and
I love it.
I like to, but like that, I think that chest pack, you can have binos in it too, but you have like all the room, like you got enough room for like a box call, you got enough room for like 2 slate calls, your mouth calls.
Yeah.
Like pouches, like we're always stuffing gear for batteries and stuff like that. Like that would be nice because like I think of that Nightingale vest I have, like the thing stripped down doesn't weigh much, but then how I have it loaded up, I mean, I've got, you know me, I love gear. So it's like,
oh yeah,
I've got a saw, I've got clippers. Well, in this pocket, I've got 3 extra decoy sticks that I didn't even bring decoys with that day. And it's like, oh yeah, in the back, I've got 5 liters of water in the back. And then it's like, oh yeah, then I've got a pop-up decoy. I've got everything I could stuff in every single pocket of shit I don't need. And it's like all of a sudden that vest weighs 50 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just looking that up. I was going to say, does it have a seat? But it does, so that's kind of nifty.
I don't know. That'd be a good one, though. Like a really, like... I will say the new avian ones are pretty sweet, though.
Yeah.
The Ridge Runners.
It'd be a tough market to crack into.
We probably won't, so don't be expecting that for 2027.
No.
Maybe a limited run of like one
that we get to use. we'll sell it off at the end of the year and give it all to some charity or something. But yeah,
no, it'd be kind of cool. That'd be a hat with like a face mask built into it.
How would that work? Just roll down?
I don't know. Well, I mean, you already got one. You got a beard. I can't grow a beard, so
Yeah. Yeah. I actually trimmed my beard by myself for the first time a couple weeks ago. I was very scared.
What? What have you been doing the rest of the time?
Well, I usually go in and like have it cut. I mean, I guess I trim it, but like actually cut it myself. Yeah.
I would have never guessed that. I don't know what it's like to have a long beard, so.
Yeah, mine was getting pretty Grizzly Adams like, so it needed to. And I think I'm definitely gonna rock the dad stash at some point this year. I don't know if it's gonna
nice.
Kind of flirting with turkey season. Kind of sounds like a good idea.
Why not?
But then it's like, no, I just lost half my face mask. So
yeah,
but I will say those. I think my one piece of gear that I want to try and get before the season would be a base layer with a face mask in the hood.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Because I have such Badlands has that.
I think they do. I don't know. I'd have to look. But I mean, my biggest problem is I have a giant head, so everything stretches out too darn much. So like I bought a cheapo one year. It was just like a not like a balaclava, but whatever the heck they're called. Basically just, a rectangle. And God, that thing stretched out so darn bad. Like I have to like pull it, turn,
that's crazy.
Hold it and then put my hat on so it doesn't fall down. It's just too much moving around. So that's I think my one piece of gear that I really want to dial in.
I need new camo. I really do.
Yeah.
And base layers. R.I.P. to Black Ovis because I loved all the stuff that they had. And my base layers are in rough shape.
That's a good reminder. I need to send all my Badlands stuff back in. Or not all of it, I shouldn't say that. But
that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah. Send it back in. You get them fixed or brand new if they can't fix them. So gotta love those lifetime warranty companies. Yeah. So, but yeah, my pants have a couple just like worn, where it's wearing out in the knee or the thigh there. And then my one little puffy has like a hole in the armpit. And then I think my backpack has a hole in the bottom. But I mean, like those things I've been rolling with for
a while.
5 years probably. So
I want to make them Bottomland switch. I just can't make up like what brand, because like I feel like every brand has that now, which is sweet.
Yeah.
But I just can't make up like which brand I want to go with. I don't know yet.
Well, shout out to any company out there looking for some real awesome, cool
people,
insanely awesome turkey content.
Yeah, but it's like it's not like that's the one thing I love about turkey hunting is like if you have good base layers. So that's honestly I think I could make it work. It just looks like I've cut off like all the arms and sleeves to wipe my butt because they're just that ripped up right now. But
yeah,
I think if you could have some good base layers, like realistically all you need is a pair of pants, a hoodie, and maybe and that's it. Like it's because it's usually nice enough and you're running enough where it's like you're moving, you're not dying. So that's where it's like it's not that crazy bad. And I've actually looked at it like I kind of want to. Oh, that's now. See, this is bad.
Now we're cooking.
Now we're just like coffee kicked in. The one thing I am gonna buy, and I have it all in my Shields Go basket. I am buying a ghillie blanket for this year.
A ghillie blanket?
Mm-hmm. For filming and for just hunting.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to get like a 4x6 or a 6x6. Probably a 4x6 because it's a little bit cheaper. And I don't know what brand. There's a couple of really good brands that actually might not buy it through Shields. Yeah, I was thinking about it the other day. And I was like, I've used everything under the sun. And if I remember the one piece of kit that I got from I think it was I don't even remember what turkey vest it was. It was like my first turkey vest, but it came with this really sick, super lightweight, like mossy oak bottomland ghillie blanket with like with the fake leaves on it and stuff like that. Don't ever know what happened to that. Sure, that got like lost somewhere out in the woods. But
Sure.
I'm going to buy 100% that it'll be the number one thing that I buy for the spring is that, just because you
Nice.
can just blend in, especially filming, because I think I have some modified stuff that works now. I think I got like the cheap Fleet Farm like fabric, whatever it is, and that works, but it's
Yeah.
just kind of a pain in the ass.
It's a little 2D.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You almost need that little bit of 3-dimensional kick
Yep.
to it. Yep. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I'm looking at turkey gear. I'm gonna have to turn this off. Or I'm gonna...
Start buying stuff.
It's a good thing my wallet's upstairs.
Yeah. Well, that's another thing too. I'm trying to debate like what I want to run for shells this year. I've never really got excited about like buying turkey shells, but I don't know if I want to run.
I'm buying
like,
whatever dang turkey shells Eric Clemens used last year, because he roped 2 birds at like 50 yards.
Is he
plus.
shooting TSS?
No, he
Really?
says it in the one video at the end. I think, and
I'll have to go back and watch.
I think he says it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna ask him, because, yeah, I 50 plus yards for 2 birds, two states in 24 hours.
It's pretty good.
Proof is in the pudding. That I think is just a good shot, obviously, but
Yeah.
you know,
Well, I tell you what, we'll be pretty dialed in this year. We'll have to do a couple of our setup videos, I guess, with what we're going to be running with this year. But I don't know. I think I have 2 16 gauge shells left from that federal kit that I bought, which those are like $15 a pop, which makes my heart hurt. But a little bit. But I don't know. I've had incredible luck shooting TSS the last 3 years now.
Okay.
But they are expensive. I mean, it's like
give them away.
Like $80 for 12 shells, or more than that. I think it's like 6 shells. So,
okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, man.
Well, sweetness. Well, guys, thanks for listening to our ramble session. Who knows? We'll probably stay up and talk longer now, but we're getting down there. We'll be turkey hunting here. Actually, you know what? Speaking of that, southeastern side of the United States, I believe those guys start kicking off like March 10th here. So shout out to all the guys that are going to be turkey hunting here in 2 weeks in the southeast, and good luck. And yeah, man, Turkey Talk starts next week, and 'tis the season.
Amen, brother.
Cool. Well, guys, thanks for listening. Thank you to everybody that participated in the giveaway. Like I said, 10 a.m. Central Time, we'll be releasing the winner for that giveaway. And we will also be dropping later that afternoon discount codes to get you some spring giveaway merch from our spring turkey lineup. And we appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you for joining us on this journey through faith in the great outdoors. We hope today's episode has inspired you to seek God's presence in the wilderness and deepen your connection with nature. If you enjoyed today's discussion, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to the Wild Faith Podcast on your favorite platforms, including Spotify, Apple Podcast, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. By subscribing, you'll never miss an episode, and you'll continue to be a part of the Wild Faith Podcast community. We'd also love to hear from our listeners, so please don't hesitate to reach out with your questions, comments, or topic suggestions. You can connect with us on social media or through our website. Your feedback is important to us and helps us improve and tailor our content to better serve you. And always remember, the great outdoors isn't just a playground for hunting and fishing. It's a sanctuary for finding solace and spiritual renewal. As you gear up for that next adventure, I pray you find God's presence in the crackling of a campfire, the thrill of reeling in your catch, or the quiet solitude found in nature. Until next time, thank you for listening to the Wild Faith Podcast. Take care, and God bless.
I need a Holy Ghost awakening.